Everybody, Houston Hill. I got my boy MJ Vaughn in the house. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. What's up, Lee?
I'm good. By the way, I mean I'm not trying to blow smoke, but he happens to work at B&B Theaters, which is freaking awesome. If you're ever in Red Oak, Texas, check it out. I'm not blowing smoke. I literally been there quite a few times. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. We always appreciate you coming through, showing us some love.
You know, they might be some real competition with Cinemark. There might be some competition with Cinemark Theater over there. But let's get into it, y'all. We are getting ready. We're just a few 24 hours away from 24 hours away. The next day, really, from Clash of the Castle in Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland. What am I actually looking forward to on the card?
Well, you always gotta look forward to the championship match. I want to see if AJ really gonna be phenomenal this time, or is he gonna fall again to the story of Cody Rhodes? So I'm definitely looking forward for always the title match, but the title match I'm really interested in is at home in Scotland. I want to see if Drew McIntyre is truly focused on getting the title off of Damian Priest, or is Damian Priest finally gonna stand up and show and prove to me? I don't know about the rest of the WWE fans, but he got to prove to me that he can stand up on his own 2 feet. Because I'm a hater and I'm a doubter of Damian Priest. Unlike Mason kind of believes in him. I can't believe in that dude just yet.
We definitely shall see. Mason, I'll get to you in a second, sir. But first off, I just want to say this right here. As far as the what's I said the bloodline, Dominic, can't remember the name of the damn group. The Judgment Day. There you go. Dominic is in some deep waters, and hopefully, I can just imagine Rhea's reaction when she come back to work. The first person gonna get it is Dominic.
For sure.
Man. Basically, what's your opinion on the Judgment Days nowadays?
It's the best storyline in wrestling.
Well, you know, to each his own, I guess. You know. What about you, Mason?
That's the best storyline in wrestling.
I mean, sorry. What about you, MJ? My bad.
Well, I gotta definitely go against my son. These youngsters, they don't know their wrestling history. It's definitely not the best storyline that's happening. I live is okay, but yeah, the rest of the bloodline, the rest of the Judgment Day, that whole story is just kind of discombobulated for me. They look desperate trying to get themselves on the show and stay relevant without Mommy being there. Mommy was the glue, and now they running around looking for duct tape, trying to hold the group together.
Yeah, Dominic Mysterio, bruh. I would love to be in his position, man. Like, you got Liv Morgan on your tail. That's not a bad spot to be in.
You know, like Rhea Ripley, he has a wife at home and Liv Morgan, like he's living good.
And I will forever be envious and jealous of Ricochet. The only reason because of the lovely, the delicious, the beautiful. Yeah, I said delicious. I said it. Samantha Irvin. Fine herself.
I agree. She's definitely a beautiful woman. I don't know that I might be kind of scared with her announcing me in the house every time I come in the door. Making his way through the front door. Ricochet. I don't know. And that'd be definitely interesting, a level fair to be in.
Man. Ricochet's contract should be expiring soon. I hope. If he, I understand he has to leave, but Samantha need to stay for a while.
Yeah.
No.
Samantha has to stay
Mm-hmm.
because she's the greatest ring announcer of all time.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but look wise, hell, like, bruh, I ain't complaining. As far as physically, I ain't complaining. As far as her job goes, she's one of, if not 1A. I want to put the greatest on there. Now she's phenomenal at her job. I want to put the greatest. She does a great job though. If I had to rank them, I'm gonna go old school on you. I would say, of course, Howard Finkel. I'd be number one. My number two would be I was to go five and up. My bet. Number two, I would say Fred Flintstone's cousin. Help me out, MJ. You know his name? Like Fred Flintstone a little bit.
Oh man,
Chimmel. Yeah, Tommy Chimmel. 2.5, Lily Garcia. My three would be, of course, Samantha, and my bottom fourth would be Mike. He's current announcer. Mike Rowe.
If I had to rank it, Samantha would be number one. Howard Finkel would be number two. Big fan. I actually like Howard Finkel a lot. And then number three, probably would be Tony Chimmel, and I think it's only because I like the way he announces John Cena and like Edge, when he like held the Rated R Superstar, like 3. But then Lillian Garcia is a close 3 too.
What about you, MJ?
Hands down, number one is Howard Finkel. We gotta give it up to the greatest announcer in WWE, WWF. Our wrestling history across the board. I definitely got to give it to Howard Finkel.
Mm-hmm.
I really, I gotta put Lillian at my number 2 spot. Not a shared spot. She held it on her own. Garcia, she just had it, and she was able to sing national anthem and some other things that she brought to the table. Then I would put Samantha. And then number 4 would be Kimball for me. And but yeah, Lillian, she got her own spot. It's not a shared spot. It's our own spot.
I will say this, they haven't gave her a chance, but Samantha can sing. And she sings better than Lillian Garcia.
Yee. Alright, well. A gentleman we have here at Wrestling Tracks, something I like to call the KPF, Keep Push Fire. It's based off Taz's bench cut start. These are my 3 victims for Keep Pushing Fire. Basically, if you can keep one, you can push one, and you can fire one. I would say my victims are, I did this yesterday. I was proud of my answers. I'm trying with y'all, see what y'all think. I got Josh Alexander, Danhausen, and the Handsome Devil Hook. Push is my top one. Yeah.
Okay. Hook is the best one. Follow Push Hook. By the way, when Hook leaves AEW and comes to I'm sorry. When Hook leaves AEW and comes to NXT, you'll see how good actually Hook is. Who were the other two?
I got Josh Alexander and Danhausen. The vampire thing he doing.
Okay, yeah.
Is AEW?
I'm gonna be honest with you, not too big of a fan of both of them. I really cut both of them. Josh Alexander, I like his ring gear. His ring gear enough is like makes me not want to be tuned in, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. Danhausen, he ain't wrestled since pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an injury thing.
I haven't heard about it for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an injury thing. If it's ring rust. Eventually, when you don't wrestle, eventually you can let ring rust.
Right.
So if you ain't wrestle for a while, eventually you kind of rusty, and last thing a wrestler want to do is rusty.
Yeah, but also, if you're that guy, then you're that guy.
Oh yeah.
You can and put on a match. When Daniel Bryan got injured, he came back and he was just as good, if not better, to be honest with you. Same Shawn Michaels after the back injury. So, if you're like that, you're like that.
I'm like, a lot of people comparing this era better to Vince McMahon era. I agree with them, but people gotta understand the devil like I would say, like if I put Vince, if I was to go with Vince McMahon when he was running, if he was still in charge versus Tony Khan, I would definitely go for the devil I know. I'll tell you why. Because Vince is the kind of guy, he gonna sugarcoat shit. He gonna screw you. He'll tell you to your face, I don't like you. I'm gonna screw you, and you know what's up. Tony Khan, the kind of guy, he'll throw a rock and hide his hand. Tony Khan is a big old mark with money, wrestling fan with money. I don't think he truly knows the wrestling business to run it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was the thing. Vince was more. He had the money and he knew business.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan knows wrestling, but he doesn't know business. And sometimes you have to be able to have a good product. You have to be able to separate the two. You have to know what's business and what's wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you have to be able to separate the online fans with the in-person fans.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, the in-person fans is what's buying the tickets. That's who's buying the merch. The online fans are just gonna talk, and that's just what it is. And I realize, I'm not gonna lie, Tony Khan is more like a Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff type of deal. Like the same way AEW's falling off is the same way how WCW looked in the 2000s, where it was just fans of wrestling not really knowing how the business works.
Oh yeah. What about you, MJ?
Well, on the push, keep credit. I think it's pretty much simple. Like I said, he hadn't wrestled in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and cut him loose. I'm gonna go ahead and push Hook. And Alexander, we gonna keep him only because I just don't want to fire everybody. We gotta keep somebody in the product.
Yeah.
We don't give him time to develop, but we gonna keep him around for a little bit. But we definitely gonna push Hook. And as far as Tony Khan and that whole conversation, Tony Khan to me is the equivalent, and I'm gonna just say it like this: he's a Pat McAfee. He's a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love Pat McAfee. I think the world charge of anything that got to do with the business of wrestling. You can be a fan, you can be an announcer. He's a great announcer. That's it. That's what we gonna stop with Pat McAfee. You never gonna put him in charge of anything, because then I think the whole product is gonna go off the rail.
Oh yeah.
So I give Tony Khan the same thing. He's a fan, and you can't take away from his business aspect. His business mind is fine. His combining corporate business and wrestling business is not there. So yeah, the product is lackluster. It doesn't have the same production or development that WWE has. So it is often at times very hard to look at long periods of time. So, but you know, like I said, he's a smart guy, business guy. He just is not able to mesh the two.
Oh yeah. No, as far as Hook, he has a bright future. Like right now, I'd say all due respect, because I don't want ever have issues with Taz at any point in time. Cause about right now, Hook has to be his own person. When your dad's a wrestling legend, you have three options to go with that. You can follow suit. Your dad did this, now you doing this. You can go your own path, or just don't do it, or you can just actually two options really. You follow suit, like your dad did this, now you doing that. Or you can go your own path with it. Very few second, third generation superstars have that route, you know. So Hook he needs some more time in the oven, if you will. More time in the oven means he needs more time training, he needs more time in his craft. If he ever comes to WWE, he will definitely not be Taz's son. This dude will be a different beast.
He needs NXT. He needs NXT a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If he was in NXT, he would be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
He would be like William Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey, in NXT. Like same thing. He'll be perfectly fine in NXT.
What about you, MJ?
Yeah, I can see the NXT argument. You know, like you said, he needs development. I think every young man has to eventually step out of the shadow of his dad, whether it be wrestling or any sport. You know, I think anytime you get labels as junior, or anybody identifies and knows who your dad is, especially if your dad was great, you always have to. I think every young man has to find his own path and step out of the shadow. So I think you have somebody with the mind of a Shawn Michaels who can help him get out of that. But you also have the benefit of, in wrestling, that you have so many second, third generation wrestlers that's doing big things now that can put their hands on them. You know, Cody is one of them guys. He gonna show you where he went wrong and trying to, my dad. You know, he did. He did the best thing. He left. He had to get out of the shadow of Pops. Pops is always gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
Pops is always gonna be number one. But hey, I'm my own man, and I think you got these young cats that need to learn the same thing. Your Pops is great. And get out of the shadow and show them you got your own back.
Oh, definitely. Mason, I'm gonna ask you this right here. I want your honest opinion. What did you think of NXT Battleground?
It was good. I really enjoyed it.
Huh.
Also, I seen Dave Meltzer's little ratings about the pay-per-view today, which every time Dave Meltzer drops ratings, honestly, the thing with that, I'm going to start dropping ratings now, because his ratings, they don't matter. They don't make sense. So I'm gonna start dropping ratings, and I want the people to care to make my ratings just as important as his, apparently, because he's just like a random fan, and I'm a random fan. So my opinions need to matter just as much as him. But that's a whole different.
Yeah, but his randomness, like his random opinion, like been around for a while though.
Yeah, and that's fine.
You know.
And guess what? They've been wrong for a while as well. So, it's okay. It's fine. But the pay-per-view was really good. Or premium live event. My favorite match was the Lola Vice Shannon Baszler match. That was my favorite match. Big fan of Lola Vice. I'm a big fan of knocking you out and then twerking over your body. It's kind of funny to me. Knocking somebody out and then dancing over them is like hilarious to me. The triple threat match with Ogo Femi, Wesley, and Mark Coffey. Really, really good match. It was a good triple threat match. Also, this is another conversation, but I think the triple threat match might be the greatest stipulation in wrestling. But like, that's a whole different conversation. What's it called? The ladder match was really good. The Soul Snatcher off the ladder, with all
5 star. 5 star right there. That Soul Snatcher.
All the 5 women having to like kind of lift up Lash Legend and take her out. Like it took everybody in the match to take out Lash Legend, so it protected Lash. I'm gonna be honest, Kalani Jordan is the one person going into that match where I was like, Kalani's not gonna win. I didn't know who was gonna win, but I knew Kalani wasn't the person that wasn't gonna win, and she actually won, and I was surprised, and I like surprises in my wrestling, so I was perfectly okay with it. The tag team match is good. Axiom, Nathan Frazier, they're actually good. They always put on good matches. The OC, they put on a good match. Even though they're pushing like 55, they put on a good match. And then the Trick Williams Ethan Page match, it did what it was supposed to do. It was it kind of like introduced NXT to Ethan Page, and then also it fit over Trick Williams, And I know I was just one match, and the Roxanne Perez match, the Jordan Grace. I actually really, really wanted Jordan Grace to win, but I knew Jordan, I didn't know that he's not going to put a title on a non-WWE wrestler.
How would that work anyway? Has she won? Like, she gonna take the title back to TNA? She gonna wrestle with WWE? How would that work?
Okay, so that's the thing. I don't know, because no details have came out about what the partnership with WWE and TNA is.
Yeah.
We just know there's obviously some type of partnership, but nobody knows the details.
Yeah.
Because right now it seems like TNA is a development to NXT, which I'm all down for. Like, if WWE bought TNA and kind of had TNA as the NXT for NXT, then I would be fine with it. But it seems like they're gonna send some NXT wrestlers down to TNA to see what happens, So I'm interested in it. I like Jordan Grace a lot, and like when her TNA contract's up, like she'll probably definitely come to WWE. That match was good too, That match was good. And they protected Jordan Grace by having like her getting distracted by Tatum Paxley and everything. So it was a good event. Also, I love Sexy Red, and Sexy Red hosted it. So.
Yeah. Okay, now it's my turn, because I was waiting for him to say that stupid shit.
Right.
Sexy Red was pointless. It was dumb as hell, and it was a dumb distraction. She'd have done better if she had performed or did something. And the only thing he did for NXT, and I've discussed this with Mason at length, the only thing it did for NXT is it gave it some more clicks and some more views online for these stupid youngsters that want to see that type of ratchetness. But the pay-per-view, the PLE event was awesome in itself. I thought it was a well-balanced card. I liked it a lot. I definitely agree. I liked the triple threat match. And one of the other things I was discussing with Mason throughout the week, it honestly, to me, was one of the best matches I've seen Anderson and Gallows be in since they've been in WWE. They came with some hard-hitting power bombs. It was actually good wrestling. It didn't look like they were hesitant and holding back, because on the main roster, they wrestling with choppy. They had horrible gimmicks. This is the best Luke and Gallows I've seen in quite some time in the presence of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sexy Red, pointless, and they can all hit my Instagram, they can all hit my Facebook, wherever they want to hit me at, and we can debate it, but that was pointless and trash.
You know, like, I have to agree with you, man. It's like, she didn't even do nothing. Like,
Okay.
if you're gonna host the show, you need to be all. You gonna host, you need to be everywhere in the whole show. You need to be all over the place. She didn't do nothing.
Okay, so here's my thing. When celebrities get involved in wrestling, and they get involved in some type of match, the fans are always quick to complain, oh, they have no place in our wrestling, right? Or whatever. So when a celebrity comes and doesn't do anything involving any type of match, then you can't complain about that when you complain about them being involved in a match, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you can't complain about them being involved, and then when they're not involved, you complain about it, you know? Also, I don't know if you just seen it about 15 minutes ago, they said Tatum Paxley just answered Jordan Grace's challenge on TNA today.
Wow, interesting.
Wow.
That happened 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
That would be good.
I can't agree with you on the celebrity part, because going into it, I thought it was going to be the stupidest gimmick in the world to put Bad Bunny in a wrestling match. And Bad Bunny has had two of the best celebrity wrestling matches that I've ever seen. I don't know what he did for training, how he came into it, but I cannot say celebrity involvement is not good. Celebrity involvement has definitely gotten better. Logan Paul has proved that celebrity has gotten better. Now, going back to WrestleMania at SoFi Stadium, Snoop should have never dropped the people's elbow ever again.
That was horrible.
That was horrible. That was horrendous. And yeah, he should not ever put that on his resume that he ever did that ever in his life. But yeah, celebrities in wrestling has definitely improved over the years. So I can't say celebrities being in wrestling has hurt it at all.
Now, I will say this: back in the day, I believe I mentioned on this. Well, I had you guys on the show. Mike Tyson, Austin. Mike Tyson was involved in the Austin Michael storyline. That was, I believe, I remember correctly, that was back in '98. That was one of the first times going into the Attitude Era when we had some celebrities join us. Now, I was leading up to the Hall of Fame ceremony. I remember those young people complaining, why is Ali in the Hall of Fame? Muhammad Ali in the Hall of Fame? First off, it's not like it's not a last minute thing. We were trying to do this for years, but the time was never right. We've been trying to put Ali in the Hall of Fame for a very long time. The timing wasn't right, but I would like shout out to Mrs. Ali, Mrs. Ali, for allowing us to do it WrestleMania 40. That was close to Close enough, but I'll take it. I on my every year I have a Hall of Fame wish list, and every single time Ali's been the top of my wish list, either celebrity or main hall, and we finally got that taken care of. Thank God.
Yeah.
And we were trying to do that for WWE tried to do that for a very long time. The time was never right. I would like to see the next year's Celebrity Hall of Fame. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it out there. Cyndi Lauper.
She should have been in a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Cyndi
Cyndi.
Lauper should have been in a long time ago. Her skits and her vignettes with Roddy Piper was some of the best vignettes in wrestling.
Yeah. I remember there was a time that on Raw, right, around 2008, they presented the golden record to Cyndi Lauper and Wendy Richter for girls who want to have fun. Yes, young people, look it up. It happened. The music video was epic. The only reason I watched the music video was because of Captain Lou Albano. But anyway, so they presented the gold record to her. Roddy Piper came out. And we're like, oh, that's nice. Can I see that? And smashed it over her head. No, I'm sorry. That happened back in the day. Back in the day, Roddy Piper smashed the gold record over Cyndi Lauper's head.
Right.
I remember correctly. I go back and watch that. But somebody hit it with the record.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Yeah. So that's how some Piper would do. He took a gold record and smashed it over Cyndi Lauper's head. Years later, they tried to recreate that, and of course, Roddy Piper now he's a good guy now. But let's not forget, Roddy Piper was the same son of a bitch he's always been. You know. And I say that because the classic, if you remember him, Jay, the classic Roddy Piper, Piper's Pit with Jimmy Snuka.
Right. And he hit him with the coconut, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I just, 20 years after that, Roddy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, they always tried to, storyline-wise, tried to make peace and everything. And Roddy Piper's like, I can't sleep at night. Every time I think about the coconut thing, I can't sleep at night. Take this coconut and smash my brains in. This is a TNA wrestling, and it was TNA NWA. Roddy Piper had the coconut thing. Look, I can't do this no more. I can't sleep at night. I want to make this right. Take this coconut and smash him. So I just take this coconut, smash my brains in. Let's make this even. Jimmy Snuka was thinking about it. He took the coconut. He was really thinking about it, and then he got interrupted by Sanjay Dutt. And they both whipped his ass real good. I apologize for the dramatic pause that I had. I don't think you was remember what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, no. I'm a wrestling historian, so I definitely remember all of that time in wrestling.
Let's see. Let me pull this up here. Oh yeah. So, Mason, what's your opinion about the next pay-per-view for AEW Forbidden Door?
You have to tell me what's the card.
Let me see here.
Well, first of all, when is it?
June 30th. It's going to be at Forbidden Door 2024. Let's see here. Forbidden Door 20.
Is this the one with Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland?
I believe so. Let me see. At the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. I apologize. We lost them, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here.
I apologize.
Hey, man, I'm sorry about that. Let's see it. Yeah, this card, if Mason's still with us, this card is Swerve Strickland versus Will.
Did Drew disconnect?
Yeah, we had a disconnection right here.
Okay, cool.
Now, I'm apologizing in advance. Some of these names are really hard to pronounce on the Japanese side, so y'all gonna bear with me for a minute. Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay for the AEW World Championship. Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Jack Perry. We got technical issues, y'all.
I don't know what's happening.
Man, I don't know, man.
I'm trying to get Mason back on the line. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. We got that's what we do at Restaurant. We know for our technical difficulties.
Okay, we all back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we got Kenoshi Teska, Mark Briscoe, Jack Perry, 3 other people to be determined for AEW TNT Championship match, a good old-fashioned ladder match. Mercedes Moné against Stephanie Vancouver. Winner takes all match for both AEW TBS Championship and the New Japan Women's Strong Championship. We have Timeless Tony Storm against Mina Shakira against Mina Shirakawa. AEW Women's World Championship. Zack Sabre Jr. against Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. John Moxley against NATO for the IWGP World Championship. And Jeff Cobb against, we don't know, for the NWA World Television Championship.
Okay. So you asked me for my opinion on it. I gotta ask, do you think they're gonna let Will Ospreay beat Swerve Strickland?
You know what? I don't think so.
Because that's the only match where I can see going either way. The hater in me wants to see Will Ospreay lose, and I really gotta accept that. I'm gonna watch this Mercedes Moné match, for sure. How do you feel about her new finisher? Because there's been a lot of talk about how her new finisher is bad. Some people like it, some people don't like it.
I gotta see. I haven't had a chance to sit down and really look at it. Something like I'm about to say Sasha. In another light, she was Sasha, but that's a different story. Mercedes Moné. She has potential, but I believe eventually when it's a long while from now, she's too young to call it quits. Whenever she does get ready to call it quits, she gonna come back home to good old WWE.
Yeah, for sure.
But she's too young to do that right now, so it's gonna be some time. And of course, you Mason will probably be. Well, you're young man now, but me and MJ would be old farts when that time happens.
I don't think it's that far away.
I
think Triple H likes her and like her the prop. I mean, just like Naomi's back. I don't think she's far from being back.
I'm like 90%. I'm pretty sure she just did it because AEW was offering more money, and she just wanted the money at the time. But she's already said, like, going on record, that WWE is like her home.
Oh yeah. See, I bring this up a lot, but I mention it because all these great organizations out there are awesome, but everybody knows deep down WWE is Old Faithful.
Yeah.
You know, all these great organizations, all these wonderful organizations in wrestling, but deep down, everybody knows it too. Deep down, Old Faithful is WWE. In fact,
I don't even think it's deep down.
It's still the big
hands down.
yeah, definitely.
It'll be still the big leagues.
Yeah, it's hands down.
Because I'll go even further. I'll start with you, MJ. When you first started watching wrestling, what company were you watching when you first started watching wrestling?
Well, I'm an old East Texas boy, so when I first started watching wrestling, I was watching hometown wrestling. But as far as big leagues, it was definitely NWA.
Yeah.
Southern Wrestling out of Georgia, yeah, NWA.
Well,
but I was from Dallas. I was in the Dallas Tyler area. I mean, Sportatorium Von Erichs was everything. I mean, that was before I knew Cactus Jack had another name other than Cactus Jack. That's who he was. So I've been in for a minute.
Well,
but NWA was my first love of wrestling.
But I'm trying to more straight. Mason, what about you?
Oh, my first memory of wrestling?
Yeah.
WrestleMania 23. I'm gonna be honest. What was that? 2007. I was born in 04. For some reason, my memory, first memory of wrestling, goes to WrestleMania 23. John Cena driving out with the car through the glass. Batista Undertaker. I believe that's 23. Oh, I believe that's the one where Jeff Hardy jumps off the ladder in the ladder match, and JBL's on commentary yelling, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
So WrestleMania 23 is my first memory.
Well, it's not. That's cool. It's not bad. I remember. Oh Lord, we gotta go back. We gotta go way back here. It's 1995. Yes, 95. I was 3 years old. 95. I'm trying my words straight, y'all. Excuse me. I am a big mama's boy. So my mom leave the room. I used to just follow her. I'm 3 years old. I used to follow her wherever she go in the house. So one time, mom left the room. I didn't follow her. I grabbed the remote. I don't know what I'm doing. Mess around with the shiny remote. Boom. WCW Monday Nitro was on. And from that day forward, I've been a wrestling fan ever since.
Y'all was some babies. Y'all said 92, 2000, and WrestleMania 23 and 95. I was born in 76.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when I was watching wrestling, Dusty was young. Ric Flair was young. I was wanting to wear the gaiters. I would have to put my feet in the gaiters to hold them down. I'm talking about Barry Windham and Terry Taylor. I've been in that. I knew the original Four Horsemen. I was down with Ole and Arn. Yeah, y'all young bucks.
Yes, indeed. 95,
95, I was in college. I had graduated by 95 by the time you
back then we couldn't afford pay-per-view, so I had to wait till Monday for Raw to find out the results of the pay-per-views. And I remember my first time I watched the pay-per-view was 2013-ish. I want to say 13. Elimination Chamber. First time I watched pay-per-view for the first time. Then I remember 2012 when the network came out, the WWE Network. I thought it was gonna be televised, like on TV. I have a channel, I thought it was gonna be on Direct TV. I need to find the channel for the WWE Network, and it turns out it's gonna be a video on demand service.
Yeah, Mason can tell you, and I need Triple H and them to realize this and know this. Mason can tell you, I have been a customer since day one.
Oh yeah.
Of WWE Network. No, I signed up the first day when there was nothing on it, and I mean we watched Legends House and all of the stuff that came on it. We watched it till we didn't have anything else left to watch on the network. And then when they switched to Peacock, I immediately the day they announced it, the day it was available. Switch my membership over.
You know,
I have to pay for. You're talking about pay-per-views. Me and my best friend, who is long gone from here, shout out to Emmett B. We would trade every month for the pay-per-views. This month you pay the $50. The next month I'll pay the $50. We would switch houses just to watch the pay-per-views every month. It was part of our monthly bills.
Oh yeah.
This month is your month. Next month is my month. Yeah.
I remember the day of launch. I remember I didn't have any money back then, but I had to sweet talk my mama into let me subscribe, and so I'm like I had to do a whole lot of sweet talking, but I got to try the network every month. Boom, 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 boom. But one time I got lucky because there was a glitch in the network. I didn't pay the bill till like damn near August. Like from April to August, I didn't pay the bill at all. There's a glitch in there, and I enjoyed that little glitch. It's only $9.99, $10.81, really $10.81. Anything $9.99 is $10.81 a month. But like I didn't pay that little $9.99 for months. From July to August, from April to August, I didn't. And then one day they fixed the glitch. Now it's time to pay a little $9.99, which ain't much, but at the time, like for my budget, it's worth the sacrifice, if you will.
Right.
And then I ain't never heard of Peacock literally until Vince sold the network. I ain't never heard of Peacock till then. We at the time we had our own thing. We do whatever we want, our own thing. Now we have a little corner on Peacock.
Right. Yeah, I've been loyal since day one. That's why both my sons are so heavy in the wrestling. They grew up in it. They had no choice but to grow up in it.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna get to you in a second, Mason. It pains me a lot when people criticize from the stands. And like when I say criticize from the stands, the first thing somebody who's not familiar with wrestling gonna say, "Oh, it's fake." First of all, we don't use that word. Thank you very much. Any word but the word fake. It's scripted, predetermined. Kayfabe is the secret sauce to make wrestling work. Anything but the word fake. Just like any movie, television, any movie you watch, except A, they're doing their own choreography. B, there's no there's no cut. Let's do it over again. You're live. You fuck up live. You fucked up live. Like there's no redo. And there's no restart. And then you go on tours with it and travel. Like tomorrow, they're gonna go to Scotland. They're gonna be in Scotland tomorrow again, and they're gonna travel all over that area. Come back Sunday, do it all again Monday. That's not easy to do.
Yes, they wear and tear, but yeah, they are all the Tom Cruises of their profession. They do their own stuff.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, let's say a slap scene in the movie. You have time you do that scene just right, like a real slap, no CGI, a real slap. You gotta do that slap a bunch of times to get a perfect slap. And wrestling, there's no cut. No. You fuck up, and it's live.
Yeah, no retakes.
And entertain somebody for 3 hours straight is definitely not easy at all. I would love to see these critics try to do what they do. It's not easy.
Yeah, for it to be fake, I would rather them have somebody tell me it's gymnastics more than it being fake.
Right.
Because, same as gymnastics in wrestling, if you mess something up, you can easily break your neck and kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, if you just mess up. Let's say you mess up a suplex, you can land on your neck wrong. You're paralyzed for the rest of your life. You know.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's not fake for sure because I tell you what, I can tell you what's not fake when Gunther picks you in the corner and chops your chest. I can tell you that's not fake.
That hurt like a bitch.
Yeah. So like it's not fake. It's just scripted cool, but I always say it's like it's Hollywood, but like it's like live Hollywood. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's when you take sports and you take Hollywood and you put it together, you get sports entertainment, you get wrestling. You know.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people see our very name, World Wrestling Entertainment. We never promised. First of all, we never promised it was good entertainment. We promised you entertainment.
Yeah.
We never promised it was good entertainment. For one.
And the thing about WWE, they've never tried to paint it as real. To be honest with you, if you want to, they've always painted that as bigger than life superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than life isn't real, you know. Like if it's bigger than life, it's not real. So they've never painted it as it was real. It's just what you believe, and honestly, like you can see when something's not real. You can see when something is real. You know, like it's entertainment. That's all it is at the end of the day.
One thing I love about wrestling is like, especially for me, I can go to shows, complete strangers, and for the next 3-4 hours, we want to go family, you know.
Best friends.
Yeah.
They're your best friends for them hours.
Like a complete stranger, man. For one of those times, man, that we family.
Yeah, you'll never meet them a day in your life, and you'll probably never see them a day in your life again. But for that one show, you would have thought y'all were best friends for real.
Oh yeah.
Wrestling also, for me, because I'm much older than y'all, wrestling supersedes racial barriers.
Oh yeah.
I can meet any Caucasian man, woman, I can meet any ethnicity at wrestling, and we're all together, we're all one, having the best time. Whether I'm for Roman and you for Cody, and we yelling at each other back and forth, we're still having fun, and at the end of the day, it is the funniest thing to me in wrestling. You can hate Roman, you can hate John Cena. Oh, I hate him. Oh, John Cena sucks. That music hit, everybody in the stadium becomes a fan, and you jump your butt out the seat and you start cheering. Whether 2 minutes ago you said you hate his guts, then you're cheering and you're on your feet. I'm not going to acknowledge Roman. That music hit, everybody's on their feet. I don't care if you got the ones up or not. You stood up at your seat. I thought you didn't like it.
Right. Oh man. Well, speaking of Roman, a little update for you. Yes, he is on taking some well reserved time off. First, back in 2019, he announced he had leukemia. That was not a storyline. He actually did have leukemia for years. Nobody knew about it. The different folk that needed to know. And it didn't remiss, but just to be safe, just to be a precaution, they put him on oral chemotherapy, which takes it takes a lot of time out of you. So that forced Roman Reigns to take time off, even after WrestleMania, take time off. And of course, back in the day, back months prior to that, Roman told us, "I'm grooming Solo to be the next Tribal Chief." So in the meantime, Solo is your new Tribal Chief for a while. I would say Roman will be available back on the contract. Well, he always had the contract. He'll get a fresh contract either summer or for SummerSlam or winter. I say by November for Survivor Series. But Roman Reigns is scheduled to return soon.
Yeah, I think he'll return at Money in the Bank.
I hope so. We'll see. If not Money in the Bank, maybe Berlin. Not Berlin. Survivor Series. We got plenty of time. Crown Jewel, maybe. We got plenty of opportunities and time.
Well, all the little Easter eggs and the nuggets are showing you that he's definitely going to be back, and there's going to be a storyline hinting towards Survivor Series, Bloodline versus Bloodline. All the hints, all the things are online. I don't think those are just fan concepts. I think those are WWE concept posters that are being leaked. And yeah, we definitely know Roman's coming back, and it's definitely going to be a bloodline war.
Oh, definitely. Because I can just imagine Roman Reigns coming back. And like, what in the hell happened while I was gone? And from there, they just pick a side, and when they picked it, everybody got their sides. It's on the popping, and all of a sudden, Roman Reigns got his folk, Solo got his folk, and next thing you hear, if you smell, and everything breaks loose from there.
Well, you already know it's coming because, and me and Mason have been talking about this for a while too, but it really popped for me last week when Solo introduced his right-hand man. So I know as much as Jay's doing his own solo thing right now, yeah, he still love the family, and you got to come back and defend the fact that that's how you became main event, is being the right-hand man.
Yeah.
Now you named Solo's named his right-hand man and his enforcer. Nah, we got to answer that.
Oh, definitely. We shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta take care of a little business here. Wrestling Trash brought to you by, I had the thing in my hand right there. Okay, there you go. Wrestling Trash brought to you by Backup Distribution More LLC. They put the D, delivery. You have a CDL license, you can drive trucks, you want more information. Y'all 888-71 Backup, 888-712-2587 or 817-204-7259. We got backup.com. By the way, our website is down.wrestlingtracks.net, but you can still support us if you want. The former dead presidents use Cash App sign Wrestling Tracks, the money sign Wrestling Tracks, and you're good to go. Also, Father's Day weekend's coming up this Sunday. I want to wish everybody happy Father's Day. Hope you guys enjoy. And there's a little show called The Chosen. It's pretty awesome. It's not based on, but it's pretty cool. If you the Bible, the Bible is used as a guide, but The Chosen is pretty cool. This Sunday, episode 5 is really, really good. I believe I have a trailer here. Y'all hang on one second, and it plays right quick, and we're gonna wrap it up after that. Give me 1 second here. I get you the trailer for episode 5 of The Chosen. If you have not seen it, go back. You go out, download the Chosen app. They split from Angel Studios, and you can watch all of it for free. The only time you pay for it is if you buy something in the store. Hang on a second, my Alexa app is going off. 1 second. Alexa, stop. Sorry about that, my Alexa app went off. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, play this clip for you right here for episode 5. If I can pull it up. The trailer is pretty good. If I can, they want it. Okay, can I? They want. Hang on a second here. All right. Trailer. All right. I'm trying to move here. Let me see. They won't let me play it. That sucks. But you got the Chosen app, episode 5, episodes. Wait a minute, hold on. Here it is right here. Hang on 1 second. All right. Corey, you got to play a little advertisement.
What the Father allows, what I allow, in order to bring about my Father's will, it can be crushing, I know. That hurts my heart. I don't expect you to understand now. But you'll understand in time.
This is for the most important king the world has ever known.
Perhaps all of us, myself included, have been too quick to take offense toward Jesus.
The Sanhedrin is well beyond that.
I am somewhat curious about the miracle worker.
That's true then.
I have seen some things that I can't explain.
Now that I'm here, physical death does not interrupt our eternal life.
He's coming! Jesus is finally here! This is one of the greatest days in the history of our people. The religious leaders, they'll finally have to admit who he truly is.
I am the resurrection and the life. No matter what happens, I want you to know that in this world, I loved you as my own, and I will love you till the end. Will you come with me?
Y'all check it out. Episode 4, season 5 and 6. Season 4, episode 5 and 6. And I'm telling you, it's pretty lit. But I want to thank MJ, thank Mason for being with us tonight. I apologize for any technical difficulties we had. And hopefully we can have it back on really soon.
All right. Appreciate you.
Thank y'all for joining me, man. Appreciate you.
All right, bro.
And, thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us as well. We're going to see you guys whenever we see you. Have a great night. I got some editing to do. I'll see you soon.